FBI Director Robert Mueller abolishes James Comey's immunity deal. What happened? What is James Comey up to? Coming up next on Deceptions of the Ages News. Now, according to a story on Truth Feed News, that deal between Comey and Robert Mueller has fallen by the wayside, which means only one thing. So what does that mean? He took away his immunity. Does that mean he's going to get a cold or the flu in a couple months? Well, no, it means a little bit more than that. So obviously what happened is they caught James Comey committing perjury. So he actually probably was involved in covering up Hillary Clinton's emails. And we do know for a fact now that before he even did an investigation, he said that Hillary Clinton had not committed any crimes as far as her email server and the leaks of classified documents. Before there was even an investigation, he cleared her. That deal is off. Why is it off the table? Well, nobody's saying anything right now. So all we do know is that the deal that was brokered between Comey and Robert Mueller is based on this immunity deal. And what happens in an immunity deal, as we said, is that you have to tell the truth. Once you stop telling the truth, the immunity deal is out the window. So what this is going to boil down to, it goes all the way back to the Richard Nixon administration and the Watergate break-ins. Now, what happened then is the FBI director went to Richard Nixon to a meeting, and Richard Nixon at that meeting said, listen, kind of back off on this Watergate thing. There's nothing there, and just call it national security or something, but just back off of the investigation. Now that was obstruction of justice officially, and that's why Richard Nixon was impeached. Now, President Trump is a little bit smarter than these idiots at the FBI, so he retweeted back to James Comey, yes, you better be careful because maybe I was taping that conversation. Now, what happened to Richard Nixon in 1973 is that they talked about this conversation, but there was no proof until the attorney for Richard Nixon, John Dean, came out and said, you know what? Richard Nixon records everything in his office. So James Comey didn't have a leg to stand on. And now he's really fishing because James Comey is going to go to prison. And the only thing that's going to mitigate his prison sentence is how much he's willing to tell about the Clintons and about that attorney general, which that was whatever she did. So those people will go to jail unless they kill him. So if I was a James Comey, I'd definitely get my life insurance paid up. I wouldn't be hanging out in cornfields in Nebraska. I'd get some really big bodyguards and I'd hide in a concrete bunker somewhere. This is Matthew Hines for Deceptions of the Ages News. We'll see you next time.